Well, welcome to my South Downs Way video. Currently recording this audio from the tent at the end of day one. It's just the start of the video. It'll come to a point in a little bit where I'll start actually talking in the video itself, but I just wanted to give a bit of a preface to the walk. I'm doing it for motor neurone disease in memory of my dad and in aid of the Motor Neurone Disease Association, which do really good work for families affected by the disease. I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you enjoy the views, and yeah, like I said, I'll be talking in the video quite shortly, but yeah, enjoy, and I'll try and get a few more videos out as I'm going through the walk. Maybe a bit slow on it, but I'll try and get them out every day, and I'll try and get as much footage as possible, but battery dependent obviously. So yeah, thank you for just coming to watch, and I hope you enjoy. Hello, this is video 1 of 7 to 9 videos that I'll be doing, covering my South Downs Way walk that I'm doing for charity. I'm doing it in aid of Motor Neurone Disease Association, which is a fantastic charity. I'm currently only 2 hours in. I'm going along the Seven Sisters Way at the moment, which is some cliffs along the south coast of England. I'm on, I think it's the King Charles III's path. That's what it is on the OS map anyway. The weather's quite good. There was a storm on the way on the drive up, but it seems to have passed, and now it's a bit blowy, a bit chilly, but I've taken layers off because it was getting very warm with the coat on and everything, so everything's tucked away in a bag. I've just passed a lighthouse, which you might be able to see right in the distance there. I don't know what the lighthouse is called, but yeah, really lovely views. I'm walking along this sort of cliff edge at the moment, and not too close to it obviously, but yeah, it's lovely. I'm really buzzing to go. So unless anything really eventful, good or bad, happens between now and later today, then the next time I'm talking on here will probably be at my first campsite for the night. So yeah, I'm doing this. I don't really know how to start or finish them, so you have to just bear with me. Hopefully I'll get the hang of it as I go. But yeah, I hope that this is enjoyable for some people to watch. I'll try and do as much sort of footage as possible, and then try and piece it together every day. If not, then maybe these will come out every couple of days. Maybe I'll just release everything after I come back. So however you're listening to this, I don't know. I may even be able to put up a little thing here just to show you the map of where I am. If you're still looking at my face, then obviously I couldn't figure that out, and you'll just have to bear with me. But yeah, I'll catch up with the phone in a few hours' time. Just having a break. I'm ending my day just, well, I'm ending my video just short of Alfriston, which is the town just over here. You can see the church there. The sun's going down now and I'm surrounded by water. I'm going to walk straight through Alfriston and attempt to find somewhere suitable to camp. But it's probably going to be pitch black when I'm setting up, and I've made my peace with that now. So I mean, if I can get a video after I set up or whatever, then I will. But if not, then I'm probably going to end here. So rock on day 2. Okay, I said I'd record again if something terrible happens. If something terrible has happened. There's only one path across to where I need to go, and it is currently flooded. So I'm going to trudge through it, and I'm going to record that just in case I fall over. And so at least it's on recording. So there you go. As you can see, I guess the it's just overflowing into the mains. So let's give it a go. I don't know if it's actually going to be. Ah, no, we're laughing. Less so here, but give the feet a bit of a clean as well. Yeah, my socks are soaked. Okay, actually wasn't too bad. Actually wasn't too bad. There you go. I'm nearly there. Awful. And there we go. I'm set up. It's extremely windy and the sun is just going down. And I'm very, very cold. So I'm probably going to head into the tent now for a bit. I'm very sad to see it. In the distance is a flashlight or a head torch. So if that's a countryside ranger that are being moved on, and it'll be a cold takedown of the tent and another cold putting it up in the pitch black. So fingers crossed that's just another hiker. It would really suck to be moved on right now. I'm freezing. But yeah, if not, then I'm going to bed. So that wasn't a ranger. That was a hiker. So I'm in my sleeping bag. I think it was 2 or 3 degrees last time I checked, so it's okay. It's fine. I'm toasty. I'm really toasty right now. I've got my sleeping bag on, huddled around me, and it's very blowy, but yeah, it feels alright in the tent. I've got some snacks and I'm gonna munch them away and then turn in. Fingers crossed I don't get moved on in the night, because I really need the rest. So yeah, that's day 1 complete, and I feel okay. Good morning. It is 18 minutes past 7 and it is 3 degrees and it feels 3 degrees. I'm very, very cold. I've packed up. Well, I've packed up everything in the tent. I now need to put it in the bag. The bag's just sat outside the door. I can't bring myself to get out there. I told people I'd be walking in the dark in the morning because I wanted to set off early. I lied. I couldn't do it this morning. I really tried to get up and it wasn't happening. So I've hid. I feel like a 8 o'clock start might be more suitable. Disaster this morning. I've noticed that my down jacket, which is easily the warmest bit of clothing I have, actually has a rip in its arm. So I'm asking if a family member can come up with some sewing gear and fix that up, because that is a disaster. I really need that jacket to be a-okay. Otherwise, if it gets really, really cold, I don't know what I'm going to do, because if I put it on, the down's coming out. I literally can't wear it. So yeah, apart from that, I'm dandy. I'm really, really good. I just need to get out of this tent. I didn't wake up once through the evening. I really didn't. I slept through. I don't know what time I fell asleep, but I didn't wake up once. I was really warm, so props to the sleeping bag, which is packed away. It really did me well. I was toasty, I was warm, bit of condensation, but that's fine. You know, we're gonna get the tent back out this afternoon or this evening. So yeah, I'm gonna mad pack everything now. Had this buddy in my tent all night. I didn't know, but he's like really green, super awesome looking dude. Okay, I packed up. It was really, really bad. I can't feel my fingers, so they had to go in my pocket. Stuffing off with Buddy cow. There was like 60 of them blocking the path, but now there's just 2. Good morning. I'm just coming up to the top of this hill where there's this like satellite or radio tower, sorry. That is the start of day 2, so I'm only slightly behind really. I'm going to get up there and then I'm going to absolutely just put my head down for the next 8 hours, and that should put me to the end of day 2 by the end of day 2, which would be nice. Day 2 was meant to be a little bit of a leisurely day, like a slower walk. So, you know, I'll take yesterday as my slower walk, even though the Seven Sisters kicked the crap out of me, and I'll power through today, and then hopefully that'll be fine. By the end of today, I'm meeting my friend. He's gonna come and grab me, and we're gonna go to a pub for some dinner, and then he's gonna drop me back wherever he picked me up, so I can carry on. So there is a silver lining to today. There's light at the end of the tunnel. I just got to keep walking towards it. Yeah, I'm gonna crack on. I don't think I could do it justice on video, like the scale of this place, but there's like 2 separate towns just along this huge flooded area here. You can see one just over there, the other one's right off in the distance. It's massive, you know, and I know where I'm going next. I'm going, if you can see this like hill in the background, I'm going along the ridge of the hill there, and you know, and I can see it from here. I can see the distance, and it's just epic. You know, you'd have to be here to sort of appreciate it, but it's massive, and you know, it's really nice because I look at the next point. I've done it a few times now, where I can see the next hill that I'm going to be on, and it looks like a millennia away, and then in the next hour I'm on it, and then you look back and you see where you came from, and it's a real sense of sort of accomplishment. So it's been really nice. I thought the scale was going to be, you know, really challenging, because I thought, you know, being able to see all of this was going to really put me off, but it's actually been quite encouraging at the moment. So we'll see how we get on. I'm just coming up to a place called the Red Lion Pond, so I'm going to go see why it's called that, and this is also the peak of the hills that I've been walking on at the moment, so that's nice. I get a little bit of downhill for a bit of time before I go up the next. So yeah, again, I'm gonna just video a fair bit, so I think today's video is going to be longer than yesterday's by a fair margin. If that's too much, I don't know, maybe people can let me know. I don't really, you know, I haven't got much going on. I'm just listening to books and walking, so I've got a fair bit to video and talk about because I've got no one to talk to. So yeah, please let me know if it's too much, too little. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I'm getting there. I've stopped for a sit down in Southease, which is just south of Rodmill, I think it's called. I think that's what the town's called. Yeah, because there's a tap here, South Downs Way tap. Sorry, there's a spider that's been on my hat, and it keeps on making webs onto my face, and I think I've just finally got him off. Yeah, I've sat down to fill up on water. The water that's come out of the tap is a bit iffy. I can see lots of little bits in it, so I'm not too keen on drinking that. I've had a sit down. I'm like 3/4 of the way up that hill that I pointed out a clip or two ago. I was doing the radio tower hill. That's like over there somewhere. I don't know if you can see the radio tower. I'm now on that hill that I talked about when I said, when I get there, I look back and it's really encouraging. I said, for now, we've fully left that for now period, because I'm looking back and I'm just exhausted. I'm really done it at the moment. My legs hurt. I've been going uphill for the last 10 minutes. I've only got a little bit more to go uphill on. I mean, it doesn't even look uphill there, but it is. It's nice to get another angle of this huge, like, basically just drowned, flooded field. But yeah, I'm a bit done in, so I'm gonna take 5, and I'm gonna recoup, get to the top of this, and then I haven't actually looked at the map. If there's another hill over the top of this one, then that's gonna be really, really, yeah, it's gonna be crushing. But I'm still gonna do it, so it doesn't matter, does it? So yeah, hopefully at the top of this hill, you know, a lot more downhill and flat until I get to the next town. After the next town, there is some uphill, and then the middle of that uphill, there's a car park, and that is the finish point of day 2. I started today saying I was probably going to go beyond that point. I still intend to. I do intend to do that, but yeah, I'm going to see how I am when I get there, because if it's anything like how I'm feeling now, which is very likely, then I might just stop for the day. Stop for the day there, sit down, have a bit of a drink and a bit of a lie down, maybe even before my friend arrives. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It is actually a midday update now. I think, yeah, 11:30, so we're coming up to 12 o'clock. To be honest, it's pretty good. I've done what I wanted to do, and I've done it in good time. So yeah, I'll see how I am when I get there. You know, every time I look at the clock, I'm a bit more motivated, because I've actually done a lot more than I thought I would have. So I can't complain. I'll catch up when I catch up.
Teddy bear. That was so cool, actually. That's such a cool.
I'm in the tent, the end of day 2. I'm warm, I'm fine, I've got changed. I got changed at the pub. Thought I'd do it in the warmth of a building. But yeah, I'm camped really close to a road and a path because it was too cold. It was too cold and late and dark to find somewhere else. So I've had to make do. So, oh my God, fingers crossed that I don't get moved on in the night again. In the morning, I've got no doubt that someone will come over and say something, but as long as I get some good hours in for sleep, then that's okay. My tent was wet, so I've had to dry it up with a towel. The towel's now soaked, so I'll have to dry that tomorrow as well. I'm meeting another friend about midday, so I might put the tent up again just to see if I can dry it out a little bit more. But yeah, I feel alright, I feel good. You know, it was really touch and go for most of the day because it felt really, really rough, but I feel alright now. I feel I'm fed and I'm ready to get some sleep. So I'm gonna clock out and then, yeah, catch up in the morning for day 3. Feel good, feel ready for it. Good morning. As you can probably see, I've just woke up. I say just woke up, I've been up for about 20-25 minutes. I've mainly packed away everything. I just need to pop it in the bag, and then it's raining ever so lightly. I'm going to wait for that to just die down and then I'll put the tent down. The tent was a bit wet last night. I cleaned it, I dried it off with a towel, which is now wet. So I need to find a way to dry that in the day. If it's raining, that's not going to be easy, because obviously it's going to be getting wet. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I think it could probably work again tonight because the tent's going to be wet again tonight. I don't think it's anything I did wrong. I think it's just the nature of wet, you know. It's just soaking through the tent and getting into the inner, which is, you know, the problem with tents. Is why I like hammocking so much. So unfortunately, I think it's just going to be a fact of life that I'm going to have a wet tent at the end of the day, and I'm going to need to just get in there and do as much as possible with this towel. Hopefully this, because it's a microfiber, maybe it'll dry out in the day itself. It's really going to depend. So yeah, that's what's happening today. I did plan on getting like a sunrise video. That's as good as you're going to get because you have to get up in the bitter cold to get one of them. This is how close I was to a path. I've heard people and runners going by. That's sort of what prompted me to get up, because I thought I can't really stay here anymore. Today's walk is going to be a bit of, well, it's going to be probably my most challenging day so far. So it's a lot of hills, kind of like that, that's where I came from. A lot of rolling hills, and then at the end, I've looked and it looks barbaric. It's one huge descent down to 2 meters above sea level, and then right up to about, I think it was 580 meters above sea level. So it's a huge climb right at the end. When I saw it, I think I'd rather just have seen that I had to fist fight a bear at the end of my walk. It really looks challenging. So I'd much rather do it now. You know, I feel rearing to go now. I know that in 7 hours time, I'm going to be beat. Currently in Saddlescombe Farm. I'm like a quarter, maybe just over a quarter of the way into my route on day 2. I just climbed a hill after a place called Pinecombe, and my knee twinged and it's hurting. So not ideal at all. I really hope that's not going to be a reoccurring thing. My pack feels fine, my head feels fine. I'm just now a little bit anxious about that. I just got over the hill, and now I've realised that I've got to come, well, I've came all the way down now back to sea level, and I'm going back up a hill just the same size as the one I've just done. So that was demoralising to see, but I'm here for it, you know. That's why I wanted to do it. So yeah, I'm going to just do the hill again, I suppose, and after that, I think we've got another 2 big hills, but not huge ones, and then the beast, the big hill right at the end, which I'm very anxious about. I'm imagining some huge hill, singular, but it's probably more likely that it's a collection of hills all together. That's more likely, which is arguably, not arguably, it is just worse, because you keep getting to the top of one and then having to go to the top of the next, and then you get over the top of the next and there's another one, and you just keep going and going. So I sound like I'm moaning. I'm not moaning, I'm excited for it. Having a break on top of a hill with the team again. There's quite a few of us this time, hiding in the bush and whatnot. I'm exhausted, but I'm at the top of one of the hills. My knee feels a lot better, which is fantastic. Oh, hello. You alright? Interested. You want to hear what I've got to say too? Well, you can see it's blurry in the distance. That's the hill that I need to climb at the end of my day. But I'm not meeting my friend for lunch anymore. Instead, I'm being picked up from that car park and delivered to a lovely hotel where I can stay the night, shower, and actually rest in a warm bed. For the first time on this walk, I finally came across an open stand. Open, it's actually open. I've got a hot chocolate in my hand. Every one I've come across has been closed. It's been really depressing, but that one was open and I couldn't stop myself. I've got a sausage and egg Cumberland bap that's being cooked right now, and I'm very happy. I'm gonna have that, drink my hot chocolate, and then I've got to climb all that. I start over there and I've got to walk up and then up again, so it's gonna be rough. So I'm really glad to be able to get something in before I do that. Oh, such a nice hot chocolate, such a nice bab. That was really, really nice and well needed. I'm so refreshed. I'm walking across a bridge at the moment. Pretty cool little bridge. Yeah, I really like bridges. I don't know if anyone knows this about me. I don't know why. Every time I come across a bridge, I'm really interested by it. This guy's basically just here floating. No, I think it looks awesome. And that horrible hill that I spoke about, I keep speaking about it all day. I'm on it now. And I was right, it is a collection of hills and not just one hill. So that's excellent, brilliant. So every time I think that I've got up, there's another hill over the top, which is just terrible. It's really bad, but I'm doing it. I didn't actually think I'd get this close to them. Pigs. My other half's mum loves pigs, and I love pigs too. They're like my favourite animal in the world. So there you go, pigs. Beautiful. It's been a good day. I've really enjoyed today. I've not really felt hopeless at any point, which is good because yesterday was full of that. So yeah, I have nothing else to report. I'm quite happy. I'm bimbling on as I wanted to be. I'm hoping that tomorrow, if I get up nice and early and get cracking nice and early, I can put in a good few kilometres, you know. That would be really nice. Here she is, the Saviour Hotel. I've had a shower and I feel good. I feel very good. We're about to go get a nice meal, and then tomorrow morning maybe get breakfast, maybe not, because I want to start nice and early and get as much done tomorrow as possible. I didn't end up going past the car park, so I've stopped at the end of day 3, which is fine. It's on track. It's just I'd like to get more done. Tomorrow I'm probably going to try and do more of my route, because I'm going to start early. I'm going to be all freshened up, and it's flatter as of tomorrow. I've been told this by the guys at the stand where I got the sausage bap. It is going to get flatter, so amazing news. Yeah, rock on day 4. A big shout out to Ariadne, my friend Connor's girlfriend, for providing the portable charger that has allowed me to stay not only up to date with the camera, but also able to listen to my music and my books, which has got me through the day. So, Ari, you saved the trip, because today was my best day so far, I think, and it's probably because I had good music on. So thank you very much for allowing me to do that. Thank you to my lovely mum for coming up and and allowing me to go and stay in this hotel, because I don't know, you know, I would have been alright sleeping in the tent tonight, but this is far better.
You don't realise he's paying.
So yeah, really happy to be here, and I'm ready for day 4. I'm ready for the rest of it, to be honest. I think at the end of, well, after tomorrow, day 5, the beginning of day 5, I think I'm going to start seeing places that I recognise or the name of, which is going to be exciting. And it's the whole reason I did this west to east rather than east to west, is because I wanted to be going towards stuff that I knew. So that's going to start happening day 5. And yeah, right, I'll catch people again tomorrow morning for the start of day 4. Bye-bye. Awesome start. So it looks like we're going to be in for a rainy one. Just leaving the hotel now. Going to be dropped at the car park and just crack straight on. I've got trousers on, waterproof trousers, so yeah, it can happen. I'm not going to let this bash my enthusiasm. I'm still pumped and ready to go. I'm just very concerned because I've not put up a tent in the rain in so long, and I don't know how I'm going to cope with that. So I'm just going to have to do it the best I can, try and keep it as dry as possible when I'm out there, and then keep the tent as dry as possible when I'm putting it up. That's all I can do. Yeah, time to crack on. So, it's raining and it's extremely windy. I'm walking up this hill. I'm holding on to my wind protector on my bag because that's blowing away. So I'm protecting it, it's not protecting my bag. And I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying it. The views, wow, look at that. Crazy for at least 100 foot, 100 foot. Of course, no one's up here. It's just me. So, yeah, having a great time. Yeah, it's very windy. I'm hiding behind a bush. The only bush on this hill, I might add. The only one. And it's so windy. I got blown over twice. I've never been blown over in my life. I just couldn't do it. I mean, it's my own fault because it was all right. It was bad, and then for whatever reason, I was just enthusiastic. I stood up and I just went like, "Is that all you've got?" And then it just came in so much. I honestly believe something heard me. I couldn't have said anything other than that, could I? Oh my god. I don't care. It's the most fun I've had since I started the walk, was going across that ridgeline. It's not over yet. It's really tough and I'm getting battered, but I'm having so much fun. I love weather like this. I'm concerned because it slows me down. It really does. You know, I can't walk as fast. I did get blown over twice. As in, not onto, like, not falling over, but I got blown to a stop and I had to literally like hold on with my walking sticks to the ground, which is just crazy. That's never happened before. I can always normally walk through wind. That stopped me in my tracks and put me like down into a kneeling position. Madness. Loved it. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. There's no point in filming out there at this point because you can't hear anything. It's just pointless, which is so cool. Let's do it. I'm ready for more. Yeah, my rain cover's off now again, so I need to stop and readjust. It seems every time I press play on my phone, I have a wardrobe malfunction, so stand by. Yeah, you can't hear me here, but all I'm saying is that that little island there, that's not meant to be there. That is a field that is flooded. So that's how bad the rain was. It was pretty bad. Currently on my descent off of the hills. That was crazy. That was really hard. I enjoyed it for the most part, but yeah, after about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours, that was really hard. It was hard to move forward. Yeah, I was continuously being sort of blown backwards. Oh my god, it was exhausting. My legs really hurt, my arms really hurt from just having to continuously walk through it. But I'm here, So yeah, I do feel like I just got into a kickboxing match with Zeus, and well, apologies to any of my more Hellenistic friends, but I think I kicked his ass, to be honest. So I'm ready for part 2 because I'm going up another hill, so no doubt it's going to be just as bad, and I'm ready for it. Let's go. I'm just about to take on that hill. Honest to God, it just feels endless at the moment. The hills are endless. Struggling with these hills now at this point. I was told it would flatten out. They lied. They lied about that. I feel obligated to just, you know, put a nice fluffy cow in. I believe with all the days that I've added up, plus half of today, we're talking roughly 80 to 85 kilometers. That's where I'm at the moment. So I've walked between 80 and 85 kilometers. I'm gonna go with 83. It's a pretty cool one, eh? I don't know if you can hear him singing. I'm having a break, a little lay down, a little sit down. There's that bridge. Before I go up the hill, I wanted to have some biscuits and some brunch. Yeah, my hand really hurts. I mean, some of my friends, family, going to be surprised to hear this, but my main injury is actually through one of my ticks that I do. I've got now a massive strain in my thumb and wrist sort of area, making it really hard to actually use this hand. So yeah, not as much an injury to my legs where you'd expect it to be. I've injured my arm and hand. Typical, but there you go. I've had a sit down. Time is 10 to 2 in the afternoon. What started off today as like fun enthusiasm for a bit of wind was trickled away. I am really beat. I've sat down on the side of this hill, and for one of the first times on this walk I've sat down not just because I needed a break, but because I was just beat. It's just been relentless. It's been constantly windy. Like, you couldn't appreciate it unless you were here, but it's just been non-stop. It's bitter cold wind. Ugh. I think it's that jab at Zeus that I took earlier. Should have never done it. There's a hill far away. That one. Behind this one. That one there. You know, that's the hill I came. There's nothing else I can do but walk. And I think that's like a comfort and its own sort of obstacle. The only thing I can do is walk. Okay, let me give you a quick tour of camp. We have the tent and the bag, and that's it. That's all I've got. I'm literally next to a path, just in there. I'm running along here. I think you can actually see there. That's the path. So I'm quite close, but I couldn't think of any better place to sort of set up. So here we are. I'm going to go in and dry it out as much as I can, and then cook some dinner, I think. This is dinner tonight. Meatballs and pasta. So yeah, I've had a great day. My arm, my hand really hurt, but apart from that, I'm sort of I'm ready to get some kip and start again tomorrow. Might set off really early tomorrow if I get to bed early tonight. You know, see how much I get done in the day. So yeah, catch you in a bit. Decent. Okay, meatball pasta is good. We're happy with it. The coffee's probably going to be good. I haven't had a chance to taste that yet. So, yeah, that's all I've got for you. I'm going to go to bed as soon as I finish this. I fancy an early night anyway, and it's going to be dark pretty soon, so yeah, I'm just going to start kipping and get up really early tomorrow and start with my day, really. But yeah, thank you very much everyone who's been watching so far. It's been lots of fun. I'm really enjoying myself, even today, really difficult day, but I'm enjoying it, and I love this. I love being able to, you know, set up camp and relax here. This feels like a dream. It really does. Even though it's a bit chilly, it feels really nice. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of this, and then I will catch you on the morrow. Morning all. It's very dark, but it is light outside. Yeah, I don't know if you can properly see out there, but yeah, I've packed everything up. I'm about to get going. I'm really slow packing up because my wrist has really come into play now. It's really hurting. I've got a really interesting noise coming from it if I twist it, like a wind-up sound. That doesn't sound good to me. I'm going to keep an eye on it. It's really slowed me down packing my stuff up, because anytime I'm pushing something into my bag, it's agony. It's really bad. It's amazing that this has happened separate to the walk. I can't, yeah, that's really annoyed me. It's not going to stop me. It's just going to slow me down in terms of packing stuff up, which is really annoying. But I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready for the day. What are we on now? Is this day 5? Are we on day 5? I think we're on day 5. Yeah, I'm ready for day 5. I'm pretty much out of water, and there's a manor farm couple kilometres west. So we're going to fill up there, maybe get some lunch. Maybe that's where I'll meet my family, because I'm meeting some family today. My auntie and uncle are coming, and they're going to do some of the walk with me, and then maybe one of my friends is joining as well alongside them. So yeah, that's the plan today. I'm going to pack up the rest of this stuff, pack up the tent, and then get going. Take some ibuprofen. That's what I'm going to do. Cool. Catch up in a bit. Yep. It's another rainy one. It's come down really hard, but it's lightened up a little bit in the last 10 minutes, but it's still raining. The rain slows me down, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. I normally like rain. I mean, people know that I love rain. I love walking in rain. I love camping in rain. I love hammock camping in rain. But when it's a matter of like time and distance I need to cover, yeah, my enthusiasm's dropped off the table for it. You know, it sludges you, and it makes you cold, and there's bigger puddles than you've got to navigate. All of the cow poo is wet all of a sudden, and it's running everywhere. It's a horrible realisation that you just don't think about. Yeah, that's all I've got to report, to be honest with you. I'm having a strop on the South Downs. I've just crossed this like huge field. Literally the entire morning has been in woodlands. As soon as I got out onto an open bit, rain. Thanks a lot. And we all know who's responsible, and I won't say his name. I'm not going to try that one anymore. I'm not that angry yet. But yeah, we're trudging through. I'm getting to, I want to get out of the woods. I need to go down a hill, and then I'm at a red line. I think it's a red line. That is where I'm meeting, so I've got to navigate these. One sec. Never do this, really bad for you. If you put your foot in one of them, it's terrible. I tell everybody on DAV not to do it. And I've really moaned at the arse about that, and I've just done it. So yeah, when I get off this hill, Red Lion pub, auntie and uncle are hopefully going to be there, and they're going to join me for a bit. But more importantly than all of this, I might get some hot food. Yeah, hot food, maybe a hot drink. Well, definitely a hot drink, but I'd like a burger, to be honest with you. That sausage and whatever it was that I had last night didn't really cut it. So yeah, Catch up with you when I catch up with you. Toodaloo. Anyone able to identify what these guys are? I mean, they've been staring at me the whole time that I've been on this hill. They've been staring at me, and I just think it's really sus. They don't look like sheep, they look like dogs with thick fur. Oh, there's one right there. See if he's hiding behind a tree. This is sketchy, I don't like it. What are they? That smoke in the distance there is Portsmouth. So I am now in sight of Portsmouth, everybody. I can see it finally. I'm here on a hill with my Uncle Vic.
Hello everybody, my nephew is looking after me, taking me on this walk, and he's a very brave man,
Very generous, my Uncle Vic. Yeah, so there you go, I can see Portsmouth now, we're that close. So we'll be coming up to Beacon Hill soon, which is a lovely little hill. I've taken a few good friends up that hill, so and the ones that are watching will know the one I'm on about. It's a killer, but it's a really good one. So yeah, it was really exciting. It's motivating to be able to see Portsmouth now. I've missed it. I can see the smoke coming out of the incinerator, pointing at Uncle Vic, which is a really poignant but nice sight, I suppose, to see that, because I can see it from a distance. So yeah, see the other way, I can see home, and I'm coming for it. Hello. We are just getting towards Beacon Hill, and I've got to make an admission to Katie. I'm now upgrading Beacon Hill from an easy climb to a moderate climb, because it just looks awful from here. So yeah, I'm not even on it yet, and I'm upgrading it to a moderate. It won't go any higher. It's not a hard hill, no matter what you tell me. So yeah, we're going to climb that. I'm on 10% battery, and it is 10 to 3 in the afternoon. Oh, 7% battery is dropping quite quick. So this may be the last video of today. Because my charger's wet because of all the rain, so I can't charge my phone. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare tonight. Bit of a short video in general, to be honest with you. So yeah, we'll catch you maybe later tonight. If not, then you'll be seeing this at some point, but I don't know when. I'm on 1% battery. Cows. I did it. I just crammed it in for the end of the day. I promised the sunset. There it is. So I don't know what time it is now. It is 3:40 p.m. There you go. I'll get another one in the morning if I can. Good evening. Time 5:30 in the evening. Feels a lot later. I'm tired. I've put up the tent on the side of Beacon Hill. I'm going to try and get up early and get a sunrise for Beacon Hill. I make no promises. Because it's going to be hard to get up tomorrow. I can already feel it. It's very chilly up here. My nose is freezing. My fingers are freezing. So it's going to be a cold night, I believe. Yeah. It's been a good day though. I've enjoyed today. It's been very wet, very rainy. So I have my complaints, but I tell you what, it was good. It was good to see my auntie, good to see my uncle. My uncle joined me for about 2.5 hours, 3 hours walking there. So he did really, really well. Yeah, we got up Beacon Hill, which I'm maintaining as a moderate climb. I won't accept any higher than moderate. But I can hear you all. I can hear you're all screaming from home, and I know exactly what you want to ask me. Alex, where's the fungi? Where's the mushrooms? So, you ask, I deliver. I'll pop in a few mushrooms at the end of the video, some pictures of some mushrooms that we found because they looked really cool. Birds as well. I'll do birds tomorrow. I've seen some really cool birds, but yeah. Look, I know you're all desperate to see them. I'll just pop them in here and then I'm going to go to bed. So catch you in the morning and enjoy the mushrooms. See, I think they're actually pretty cool. I like this cluster one. The clusters look pretty nice. There was one, that one looks like a jellyfish. I thought that one was pretty cool. The next one, this one looks like a cow. I felt like it looked like a cow. This one was huge, it looked like a dinner plate. And then the rest are just sort of your average mushrooms, but yeah, good day overall. Morning campers. This is where I stayed. I literally have my tent just there. I forgot to do a video before I packed it up, but to be fair, I started packing it up in the dark, so you wouldn't have got much of a view. But yeah, this is where I stayed, just here. The path is literally over there. I didn't really have time again to properly find a place. It was getting dark. I was on the top of Beacon Hill. I thought I'd be safer to just pop it down there. And then I got visited in the evening time by some cows. They started coming over. And they really wanted in. I don't know what I mean, they could probably smell the sausage roll, because I got a sausage roll from that calf. Just checking the bags, all right. Yeah, is that the tent? Yeah, the tent's all good. But yeah, they were like walking right up. I had to have a few, few words with them, but they went away in the end. I'm walking towards the top of this hill to turn around and witness sunrise. And I swear to you, getting up this morning was one of the most painful experiences of my life. Getting the tent down in the dark, it was cold, it was bitter. This sunrise better cure all my ailments immediately, otherwise it was not worth it. It's already pretty sunny, so I have this horrible feeling that I've missed it. But I don't know how that's possible, because it's only just brightened up. So I'm going to get to the top of this hill, turn around, and yeah, I better be seeing something, to be honest with you. I'll film whatever I see. But yeah, there's the hill. We're climbing, we're climbing. I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. What a way to start the day, eh? What a way to start the day. Really, really nice. Awesome. Just to let everyone know as well, my tent was wet again. So, not good. But I do have a towel, the towel's dry. I dried it, didn't I? So, we're just gonna swap a wet tent for a wet towel, which is a good trade in my opinion. So yeah, that's tonight's problem. Today's problem is about 30 kilometers long and we've got to deal with it right now. We've got to start going. So let's get cracking. Say goodbye to the sunrise and head down into the woods. Currently walking through Queen Elizabeth Country Park. So we're right up on the hill. Yeah, we just did the climb coming into Queen Elizabeth, so we're right on the top now. We're going to walk down to the visitor centre and then, shock horror, from the visitor centre at 0 meters above sea level we're climbing Butser Hill, so that's good. It's really, really good. So yeah, this is a lovely bit of woodland, by the way. Queen Elizabeth is beautiful, so I'm very happy to be here. I haven't been here in years, but I used to come here loads, so it's very familiar turf and it's nice to be walking through. Yeah, couldn't be more happy, to be honest. That's my midday update, even though it's probably not even 10 AM. But you probably won't hear from me for a little bit, because I'm going to delve into hot coffees from visitor centres and then meetups with people for lunch. So yeah, catch you this afternoon. Well needed, well needed. Okay, I'm gonna have this, and then I've got some visitors coming up to see me here from work. They're coming to cheer me on, I think, and then I'm gonna be doing Butser Hill. So I'll probably catch up at Butser. Yeah. I just had a lovely visit from some of the people that I work with at Chaos Support. So that was really nice and refreshing. And we had a nice sit down and had a nice coffee, well, hot chocolate. It was really good to see everybody. So thank you very much, Chaos, for coming up and supporting me. Butser Hill complete, well, partially. You can see the bottom, there's 2 people at the bottom, which just puts to scale how terrible of a hill it is. There's the motorway. Heading back to Portsmouth, funnily enough, so yeah. If anything was to kick me while I was down, it is the view of the motorway heading south towards my home, and me heading north up not a mountain, up a hill away from my home. Yeah, poignant. think's the word I'm looking for there. Word of the day, poignant. Other words that spring to mind, it's just simply I've had a sit down at a lovely little lakeside cabin. I'm so close to Exton, but my foot, my left foot specifically, has really given in. I've had to stop. It was in so much pain, so I'm having a coffee. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm really feeling it now. Gonna have the coffee and then we're moving. We're moving. I've made a mate. I think I'm gonna take him with me. I literally don't know whose dog this is. It just walked up to me. Beatrice. That's your name. Beatrice? Do you want to come to Winchester? Nah, I bet you don't. You want to stay here. Oh. Yeah, standing up hurts. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm in true agony. I've taken ibuprofen. Oh man, I don't know. I'm proper nervous. I've got to walk still a fair distance. It's not ridiculous, but it's fair. My anxieties are. I can't get into a good position to actually talk to camera. My anxieties are. My knee hurts a lot. My left foot hurts a lot. My arm cured. So at sunrise it did it. My tent's wet. I need to set it up before I go to any sort of pub or have any sort of dinner. So yeah, they're my anxieties. And I've just finished the book I was listening to, so I don't even have that to get me over and it is a hill, by the way, that I've got to get over before I get to Exton, I think it's called. I don't know the name of this place I'm going to. It doesn't matter. The name doesn't change the distance, does it? It's still 3-4 kilometres away. So I'm going to start that now, and then hopefully while I'm walking, the ibuprofen kicks in. That's the plan. Wish me luck. Hello. It's 5:45. I'm freezing. I'm sat by the side of the road because I've given up. I'm going to wait for my friend to pick me up from here. We're going to go for a meal, and then when we get back, she can hold the torch for me while I put out my tent. I am beat. My feet really hurt. My legs really hurt. I'm cold. I'm alone on the side of a friggin' hill on a road. So yeah. I would add that I did complete my route today. So even though I'm sat in defeat on the side of a road, I did actually complete the entire route. So tomorrow is the final stretch and it's very doable as long as my feet hold out. Yeah. Anyway, I'll probably leave you with a video of me at the pub with my friend. But if I don't, then I'll see you tomorrow morning. I'm happy to report that I'm in a pub. We're about to order, well, we've ordered food, it's on its way. I'm here with the lovely Amy. So I'm ready, we're gonna eat good food. I've ordered fish and chips, and then, yeah, and then I'm going to bed as soon as I get back. Morning. It is 20 minutes past 7 and it's tipping it down. I want to get going, I want to get moving, and I can't do anything because, well, I could get out in the rain and put the tent, and I will get out and put it down in the rain. I just really don't want to. I really don't want to. Yeah, now I've started recording, I realise it's laziness, I'm not actually stuck in here. Yeah, I'm going to start packing up, one sec. Yeah, so I'm in a town, or not a town, I'm on a farm, out quite a ways away from Winchester still. Foot agony, really bad agony. I'm going to be quite short on video. I filmed today, to be honest with you, except for the end, obviously, because I have to put all my energy into keeping my walking sticks rigid, because I can't put much pressure on the foot. It's really, really painful. It's been such a struggle. The last like 12 hours, 18 hours on it has been unbelievably painful. And see, it nearly went again. So I'm yeah, I've just got to get my head down and do these 18 kilometers on it, and then I can relax. So yeah, it may not be that I get a lot of video in. It's raining a lot anyway, but there you go. I got cows in, and I'm in a lot of pain. Catch up with you maybe before, but if not, in Winchester. 7 miles. It's like nothing and also everything. I promised birds. There it was. Red kite. Bird of prey. Awesome. What a cool spot. I am just on the outskirts of Winchester, I believe. Really close. I'm on a hill, probably about, the outskirts. I'm about 3 kilometers away from Winchester, but I'm close enough now that I can really feel it, I can feel like an energy. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to the top of this hill, and I'm hoping I'll have a little bit of a look over at Winchester. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice little sort of moment to reflect. And then I'm gonna start walking in, where I'm hopefully gonna walk into the arms of my family, who will save me, give me a lift home. Yeah, that's the plan. So next stop, Winchester. Look at that. Not just one, but two. 2 kites, 2 red kites. I think they're both hunting. So yeah, really cool. I can't feel my hands. Oh, I think that's Winchester over there. I think that's it. I think I've made it to Winchester. I don't know what that is. There's something over there, like a dome sort of thing. I'm on the top of the hill. I can see it. I can see everything. I think that's Winchester. If not, it's Twyford, which is literally just next to Winchester. I'm so pumped right now. I'm so happy. I'm in Winchester. I think I'm about to walk up to the finish point. If I am, then I should have a nice reunion with the mother, and then I'll record me finally touching the finishing point. I'm here. Done it. I will just do like an outro-y sort of thing, but I just wanted to add that I didn't really do a lot of filming today because, well, 2 reasons really. One, I spent a lot of today sort of reflecting and just enjoying the sort of walk and everything that's happened, thinking about everything. I bumped into a guy on the way back walking his dog, and I actually spent about a good hour walking with this guy, just chatting about the MNDA and everything and what they do. So yeah, that was really, really cool. He was a nice chap. And secondly, I was in so much pain today. the last 24 hours have been insanely difficult. The hardest has been the whole walk. All the pain in my feet, my legs really kicked in yesterday. Really kicked in hard. So that was really challenging to get to Winchester today. I think the idea that it was the end also really played a part in that. It really, really drove home just how much pain I was in, and that it was going to end. So I knew it was going to end. So I think that's why it hurt so much. So I apologise for a lack of video on everything, but I hope that sort of people can understand why. Anyway, I let myself babble on now for a little bit. I'm having a lie down. I'm home. I've had a bath. I've had dinner. I've had a nap. I feel good mentally. My body has just caught up with itself, and the pain is unbelievable. I can feel it all in my legs and in my feet and in my back. So yeah, restful weekend I think for me before I go back to work. Huge thank you to everybody. The support has been unbelievable, and and thank you to everyone for your donations. The MNDA is a truly great charity, really close to home, and really important to me and my family. So yeah, I really appreciate every donation and every kind word that's been said. It was a massively a crazy experience for me to do that. That was amazing. Yeah, it really it does something for you that I don't think you could properly put into words, doing something like that. So that was really special. That was a special walk. Yeah, no, thank you to everyone. Thank you, especially to the guys and girls that came out to see me. Amy, Connor, my mum, and my auntie and uncle, obviously. My uncle especially, for coming on a bit of the walk with me. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody there that came out and saw me, because that was a massive boost. It really was. And of course, thank you to my lovely Katie. Been my biggest supporter back home. Been ranting and raving about me the whole time. So yeah, I've got nothing but thank yous to everybody for their support. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. I don't know what I'm going to do or when I'm going to do it, but I want to do something else in the future. So yeah, to the next one. Cheers everyone.